Namaste, beautiful souls. This is a huge message, and I don't normally get involved in politics or all of that, but I do have a question around that, so I will bring it to the angels and answer. Yes, this is big, and I'm sure you can feel it. So we're going to go deep. There's a lot we've got to talk about. This is the July energy update. But because the angels are prompting me to share now, it's because the energy's already started. So whatever's happening now in June is going to build up and up and up. I'm seeing around the 8th of July. The way that they're showing me is like a volcano. It feels like they're showing me energy building up to the 8th of July. It reaches a peak. There's an explosion of energy, emotion. I'll go deeper into it. I'll explain it all. And then there's like an expansion and a release. And then another build-up will take place quite soon after. So we're in, just crazy wild times, hey? I'm sure you're feeling it. The angels really, they're vibrating so high. They want you to know all is well. Like, they really want you to know that there's so much more light coming to the earth now. And this, what is happening, might feel disruptive or uncomfortable or releasing. But what they're saying is, out with the old. Detach from the old. Release these old patterns, these old energies that have kept us trapped, so that we can feel and be the light that we truly are. And I can hear the angels singing. They're vibrating so strong, and they want you to know they're with you, they love you, they're supporting us. I can feel millions of angels. Like, it feels like more angels. Whoa, the whole frequency is going so high. There's so much light. I've got such goosebumps, and I feel so much love coming through. They really want you to know that all is well, even though things are uncomfortable. This needs to happen to dissolve these outdated programs and make space for the new. So I've written down a lot because there's a lot to share. They've been channeling through me, and I've explained before, like, I can feel in my brain when I've got it all. And so I've been busy for, like, it feels like an hour, just making sure I'm understanding everything. And so we're going to go deep, and then I've had quite a few big questions, so I feel like I need to answer them as well. So we'll do that as well. Okay, so first of all, this July energy update that's starting now, it's about pressure releasing to create space for clarity. What it is it's a purification. We are now in a cycle, a strong, powerful cycle of purification. We have to cleanse our own internal state, our own mind, individually and collectively. And the energy is so strong. So it's important that I create this video now to support you in these energies that are coming in, because it feels like June 20th, June 21st with the solstice, it just feels a bit wild. It feels emotional. It feels a lot over here. You might be feeling it. Please, please, please share with me how you're feeling, what you're going through, so I can send you some Reiki. Because what I'll do is I'll go through all the comments, and if I see that you're going through some stuff, you're struggling, I'm going to channel extreme amounts of light, and I'll send you Reiki. And if I do the hand icon like this, I'm sending you Reiki. Instead of me typing out, I'm sending you Reiki. I feel like I can just rather focus on sending you Reiki, and I'll do the hand icon like this. Then you know I'm sending you Reiki. So we are in a massive energy shift, and it's already begun. I'm sure you know. I mean, it's been building up for a while this year. 2025 is just such an incredible transformation year. But it's just gotten a little bit stronger. So what the angels are saying, it's building up now. And from now until the 8th of July, you'll feel a build-up of, it could be experienced as like emotion. You could have, but you'll have releases as well. You'll have emotional releases, but you might just feel and notice that you're a bit more emotional than normal, or that you're more affected by the collective, or triggered more easily. There's that kind of energy. Mental instability is also what the angels are talking about. When they're also saying it's a good thing, because if we have mental stability, we get attached. And we get attached to what's familiar. We get attached to what our mind's saying. And we believe everything our mind tells us. And that's not good, because the mind creates stories. The mind looks at past and works with patterns to predict the future. And that's not what we're here to do. We are feeling beings. We have these filaments, these beautiful energy filaments that go outside of us and feel. They can pick up energies. And so we're feeling beings. So we need to trust and lean more into our feelings rather than leaning more into the rational mind. And so this is an opportunity now to trust more into our feeling, into our intuition, for each of us individually to trust into our own inner wisdom, our own feelings, our gut instinct, rather than listening to the rational mind, the ego, the lower mind that works with patterns. So this is a great opportunity for mental instability, meaning releasing these patterns, releasing the way that we predict, which releases anxiety, it releases worry. This is powerful. This is really good news. Okay, so 8th of July, this build-up of like mental, emotional energy is happening worldwide. So you're going to see it with, I'm getting still earthquakes, volcanoes. I'm getting like intense heat and buildup of energy under the earth, and under the earth in the water. That's what I'm being shown. And then a release and movement. I'm feeling a lot of movement. So I'm seeing a lot of water. When I'm seeing a lot of water movement, if that water is the sign of emotions, releasing emotions, like not holding it in, like let your tears flow, give yourself the space to feel. Let it out rather than holding it in. And so up until the 8th, there's this build up, and then on the 8th, there feels like a great world release. I'll go into this more a bit later. So what else I've written here, what the angels have said, is that this is a great time to remember how powerful and light you are. You are the creator of this reality. You are the light. And that you have the opportunity to actually see, wow, look at all of this craziness that's happening. This is a huge sign that we're letting go of the old world. The old world is crumbling to make space for the rising up of the new world, the new earth. How does the new earth rise? Through us. Through us. By us believing, by us standing in the light, by us trusting and leading from love in our hearts, and not listening to the lower mind that that fear. Yeah. So it's time to get excited about the future, because even though these are some of the biggest challenging times, they are here for a sacred reason. Sacred reason. They are here to transform the past, to heal and release the outdated processes, the outdated structures, the outdated patterns on the earth, and to surge us forward into this new higher frequency vibration of love, into the new earth. So today, 20th of June, is just feeling like a very strong, powerful day. A surge of change is what the angels are saying. I'm feeling a lot of energy in the waters, changing, like strong, powerful surge of change. And also, what the angels are talking about is the heat that a lot of us are feeling. If you're feeling it, let me know. Write into the chat. Like heat in your body, heat in your feet, heat in the earth. You're aware of it. Maybe you've been dreaming about it. Maybe you're getting messages or sensing whatever it is in your special way, in your unique way. There's a feeling. There's definitely something happening. And so what the angels are talking about, like heat under the earth, under the water, is bubbling up. They also mentioned this to me. They said there's a sense of greed. So greed has been an emotion and an emotion that's caused a lot of action in many, many people in our world, and it's coming up to the surface. So what they're talking about is that the sense of greed, someone is wanting natural resources and they're wanting to control and have power of this, and they're coming up with a plan to get it. This is what the angels got me to write down, so I'm just reading it to you. And it feels fiery and it feels underground. And it's going to be revealed. And we're going to all see it, what they're doing, and we're going to have a deeper understanding that, and it's not just one person, it feels like three that are being greedy, that are, their true colors are going to be shown. We're all going to see it. And they can't hide. And also what the angels are saying is they're playing their roles perfectly. Perfectly. Because what they're doing is mirroring shadow. They're making us have to face our own shadows, because what we don't like in others or in the outer world means that we don't like it within ourselves. We don't like the lower mind that has greed and tries to control in order to feel safe. We want to let go of that in ourselves. And so we're blessed because we've got these external mirrors of people that are showing it. And when we see it and we don't like it, it helps us to bring the reflection back to ourselves and do the inner work. We've got to keep looking at ourselves, and going, what is it in me? What shadows, what is hidden inside here in this mental, emotional energy that I can let go of, that I can release? Connected to greed. Okay, so greed is a theme that is arising now. And I'm getting two risings up of it. I'm getting from now, and then like a release of it around about the 8th of July, and then I'm getting another wave of it later in July. And then the angels just want you to know all will be revealed as it's meant in time, and it will release. Focus on yourself now. Focus on what you can let go of, what you can clear out, so that you can be more pure and clear and empty. You want to empty out. You don't want to take on more beliefs and take on more clutter and fill yourself with more stuff. You actually want to empty out. This is a month of emptying out, letting go, and being okay to sit in the unknown, being okay to sit in the emptiness, because the emptiness is something that the lower mind, the ego, fears. The ego calls the emptiness sadness or loneliness, but actually the emptiness is not that. The emptiness, it feels hollow because it's empty. It's no thing is there, nothing. And where there is nothing, there is oneness, because there is no separation. So don't be scared of the unknown. Empty out, let go. And I feel like I just need to say here right now to you, don't take what I say and what the angels are saying as a belief. Go and find out for yourself. Notice what you feel in your body as I channel, as I share what the angels have channeled through with you. Notice what you feel. If you get goosebumps, if you get tingles, if you get a feeling of, yes, this feels true and right, then you know it yourself, rather than just taking my word for it or taking what the angels are saying. You are the master. You are a being of light. You have access to all of this wisdom. And the reason why sometimes we don't channel or have direct access, or we feel disconnected from our intuition, is because we're so cluttered. We've got so many beliefs. We're so full of stuff. And so this month is a time for decluttering. Let go, make space. Get comfortable sitting in silence, in stillness, in the space, the emptiness. This is available to us. So there are new ways that are becoming available to us. We are birthing this new light. It's not new. It's the most ancient light. It's the oneness. It's the truth. It's the only light. But it's new on earth because for so long we've forgotten to stand in our creative power and light. The light is what creates, and we've forgotten it. We've been asleep, and now we're waking up, and we are now, as we are awake, we can channel more of the light through us and bring it to earth. So what the angels have got me to write down is the light is birthing through us right now. And ways that we used to process things and work through things aren't going to work anymore because of this new high frequency light that is now able to be here, so present within us. So we can't attach and think, oh, well, I used to process it this way, so I'm just going to process it the same way. It's not going to work. Lean in more to the light. Breathe in that light into your body. Be with the light and give the light the space to process and move emotions and mental energy out in a new way. So you don't have to lean on old ways which no longer work. And so this is a really good thing, that the light is birthing through us right now, and it's birthing new ways that we can process things and work through things, so that the old ways that aren't working anymore, we can let them go and we can trust in these new ways and that are becoming available to us. There is so much light coming into the earth. There are so many angels, and it's helping us to dissolve and transmute. It's helping us also to get more comfortable and to settle in to ourselves, our true selves, capital S, not the little ego self that we've thought ourselves to be, or the character we thought ourselves to be, but the self that is us, that is the soul, the higher being. From there we can expand back into the oneness and be more in this beautiful harmonic resonance which is available to us. It's here, it's peace. And also, just to know, tomorrow with the solstice, there is a massive wave of peace. So tap into that, tune into that on Saturday. Just rest, go be in nature. Sit in nature and feel this like undercurrent under the earth, like it's inside the cells of your body, and it's vibrating this deep peace. It's like this real deep hum. You'll feel it. And this is helping us to settle in to these new energies. So with this buildup of energy from now until the 8th of July, it's affecting us mentally. So you might feel a bit split. You might feel like you're wanting clarity, you're trying to find clarity, but you're foggy. That's okay. Just I'm giving you reassurance that this is why it's happening. This is like an energetic build-up. So you might find that it's a bit harder to focus. Be more gentle and kind to yourself. If you can't focus, give yourself a break and come back to it later. Please, this is not a time to push yourself. This is a time to love yourself even more. So whatever problems arise, the angels are saying, use this tool. Observe them, take them like this, capture them in an energy ball and bring them into your heart and let your heart dissolve them. The amount of light in your heart can dissolve any problems or difficulties that you're going through. Just bring them into your heart and just hold space. Be present, meditate on it. Watch, observe as your heart dissolves it. This is a powerful tool for you. So the split is showing us the illusion and the truth. Isn't this amazing? So we've got this massive polarity here on earth. You can really see it. That some people are believing strongly in this and other people are believing strongly in that. So we're seeing a massive split outside there in the world. We're seeing it inside of ourselves. And the angels are saying that this split is helping us to cut through what is truth. Truth is consciousness, oneness, God, love, light, and everything else is a mind-made dream. Everything else is created through the imagination, through the mind, all of it. And it is our reality because we're experiencing it, we're emotionally moving through it, we're mentally moving through it. So I'm not denying it, and the angels really want you to know this, that just because it's a mind-made dream doesn't mean it doesn't feel real. It feels very real. It is our reality right now. We're awake in the dream and it feels very real. It is what we're living through. It's our expression, it's our experience, but it's not the ultimate truth. The ultimate truth is God, is oneness, is love, and that exists in the present moment. And the way to come back to it is by calling all the light of your soul into your body and being in your heart, feeling your heartbeat, breathing, being present. So when everything feels crazy and too much, you just call back all the light of your soul, be in your heart and be in presence. And that's when you drop back into truth. And that's where you declutter. That's where you come back to emptiness. And it exists here and now. So what's happening is that more and more people are waking up. They're able to see the reality for what it really is. For what it really is. That it's a dream world. And that people stop, they're no longer brainwashed. They're no longer just taking what other people say and what other people are telling them, but they're actually really energetically checking in with how they feel and trusting your own personal intuition, because you've got a powerful compass inside of you and you can feel it here right now. Where do you feel it in your body? Do a check-in now. Where are you feeling sensations and energy? Where do you feel your intuition? The answer will come now. And then write into the group. Let us know where you feel your intuition. It's different for all of us. So then go and read other people's comments and we get to understand how we all experience intuition differently. So let's keep going. There's a lot here. So this is creating, this energy right now, it's creating an uprising because it feels like many who were asleep are waking up, and because they're not used to being awake, it's a bit of a shock when you realize, wait, hold on, everything that I believed myself to be, I believed I was the character, I believed every thought I had, and you're telling me that I'm not the character, I'm not these thoughts and the emotions, I am consciousness, I'm God, I'm oneness, and I'm having a dream. It's quite a big thing, okay? So when that starts to happen, your world crumbles. It crumbles. And so this is happening on a collective, great, grand scheme. We're having massive spiritual awakening. And what that's doing is it's waking people up. They're becoming, they're a bit uncomfortable as they're waking up. And it's also giving people a power to use their voice to stand up for in their power, and to stand up for things that don't make sense. What makes no more sense is nonsense. And there's an uprising towards standing up against nonsense. So this is happening now. And then after the 8th of July, where there is this, and I'll actually go into that a bit more later. What I feel is July 8th happens, and then there's like a little mini plateau of a day or two where there's like an expansion, and it just feels like, okay, feeling a collective, we're all coming together and we're in this together, we're supporting each other, like we're doing this, we're entering into the new earth. And then there's another arising that happens, and that next arising is more and more people standing up for against the nonsense, things that don't make sense, like outdated patterns and beliefs and programs that have been running in the system on earth that just no longer suit it. So then what starts to happen is another build up, and that build up then brings us to a climax again round about the 19th, 20th, 21st of July. Okay, so we'll go more into that in a bit. I'm explaining all the energies so that you can understand what you might be experiencing. So what's happening is we're breaking a part of the old world. We're releasing attachments. You know, the ego, the lower mind, attaches to things because it feels familiar, it feels safe. But it's now feeling like, okay, I feel safe enough to let go of these attachments, and I feel more and more safe to trust in the universe, to trust in God, in the oneness, and just trust in the flow of life, that all is well. So this is great that we are releasing these attachments to that which no longer serves us. There is an opportunity now to detach from the familiar and trust in the universe even deeper. Some people will be scared to let go, and they'll cling a little harder and a little stronger, and we need to send them light and love. Okay? That is our job. As a light being, as an awakened one, if you notice people are struggling, ask the universe to pour light on them. And that's really going to help. We need to send light to all people, and to yourself. Ask that the universe pours light on you and your family to support you as well. Okay, I'll explain about the peak. So we reach this peak on the 8th of July, and what the angels are saying, it's a massive global release of emotional charge, and it feels like a lot of anger, frustration. It feels like volcanic eruption, and it is a huge release. So I don't know how that's going to look. I just am explaining what the angels are sharing. So, you know, what I recommend, let me just check in with the angels. I'm getting a strong yes. My recommendation is good. So what I recommend is around the 7/7. So on the 7th of the 7th, that's a good day to meditate. The 7/7 energy connects you with 7th heaven. So it's an opportunity to raise your frequency, to connect with the angels, to bring that light in, so that on the 8th, you've already done the work. So if you already do the work, if you're very conscious and present, and you're already processing and releasing your emotions and mental energy in the moment that it comes up, then on the 8th of July, you won't feel anything because you've already done the work. But if you've been bottling up energy, then on the 8th of July, it's an opportunity to have a massive release. So you might find that you want to have a big cry, or you just want to connect with other people and share how you've been feeling and what's going on. So it's a good opportunity to like, out breath, release, let go. Yeah. And it just might be, what the angels are saying, it's collective. So it might be that there's like earthly stuff that also happens. So let's see how that unfolds. But it's really, none of this is ever fear, because this is all divinely perfect. You know this. You've been waiting for this moment. You've been waiting for the crumbling of the old and the rising of the new. So it's exciting. This is a wonderful time to be alive. And that so many angels are here to help us is beautiful. Like, we're not alone. They're just singing with us. So then the angels talk about this other build-up that begins soon after the 8th of July. So we have this massive release, which is great, and then we start to have another build-up. So during a build-up, all you need to do is remain conscious, present, and hold space for yourself. Be kind, be tender. Don't blame yourself, don't be hard on yourself, don't push yourself. Give yourself the space you need to process, and remember that the light that you are and the light in your heart can dissolve whatever it is that's bubbling up to the surface to be released. So if you do it in the moment that it comes up and you release it, then you're doing brilliantly. Then you won't feel such a strong surge round about the 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st of July. But if you have been holding things in, then you can use this energy round about the 20th of July as a release. You can say, you know what? Round about this time is my special time. I'm going to write. I'm going to journal. I'm going to sing. I'm going to cry. I'm going to dance. I'm going to let it go in whatever way that I want. And I'm going to make a ceremony of it. I'm going to light a candle and I'm going to burn things that I want to release. I'm going to light some sage. I'm going to cleanse the energy. Like, really use it. Empower yourself. Create ceremony and ritual around this. So what I'm feeling overall, from now, end of June, for July, it's massive releasing time, huge time for release, purification, cleansing out the old, making space for more and more light to be here in our world. And with this, we're going to have some unstable energy, some unsettling, as people start to stand up for themselves. Governments might have some internal crises. Countries might feel a bit unstable, and there are going to be challenges with leadership. And then on the 20th of July, this buildup of emotion is being released, and you'll feel the release, and you might feel that you're standing up for what you believe in. And it feels like, this is what the angel said to me, is that it's one big dark night of the soul. Like, we're all in this together. We're all letting this go together. And what it does is it brings us more into a tender, soft compassion in our heart, that we actually soften towards ourselves and everybody else. And then there's this opportunity of not just believing or thinking ourselves as oneness, but really feeling that we are truly all one. Like, actually this big expansion after this release of around the 20th and 21st of July is this wonderful collective feeling of I love you and we are one and we are love. And so with that feeling, you have like a spiritual enlightenment, a spiritual expansion, the spiritual upliftment where you feel just absolutely connected to everything. It's more of a sensory, vibratory expansion and experience. So, with this knowing now about what's coming in, there's just something else that I want to share, is that with these two like surges on the 8th and 20th, I don't normally channel this, but it's coming through. So there feels like a financial wobble. I don't really like talking too much about the money and politics, but the angels are bringing it in, so I'll talk about it. I really like to focus on what the angels are teaching us about how we can grow and learn through it. I really do not like to bring fear in, because I don't believe that fear helps in any way. I believe that we can learn and grow from recognizing our fear. I feel like that's very important. We need to have the awareness and notice where our fears are, because when we notice them, the light of our soul dissolves them, and then we can have more trust in our energy, trusting in this incredible miracle called life, because it is such a miracle that we are being human. Because we are consciousness, we're God, and we're being human. Wow, what a crazy, amazing ride. So that's why, and I work with angels, so they're so high frequency. That's why my channelings are so inspiring, because we notice the fear, and then we bring in the positive, the growth and the learning that you can get and experience by going through, by going into the wound, by going into the fear, by embracing it, not being scared of it, by facing it. Because when you face it, when you see it, there's a growth gift inside of it. And that's where we then release and trust and expand. So, I continue. It feels like 2 financial wobbles, like stock market, some financial wobble stuff round about these 2 dates in July. And then what to really know what's happening here, deeply understand, is that we are breaking down mental patterns that have been on our earth for thousands of years. And this is a time where there's a mental shift that we're undergoing. A mental shift so that we're no longer controlled and run by the lower mind, the rational mind, the ego, that we are heartfelt and heart-led, but that we trust more in our intuition, in our soul, in the light that we are, and that we are heart-led, that our values and our beliefs are changing. They truly are changing, and this is the month for massive shifts and changes, to stand in new values and beliefs as a collective. And community. This feels so important. So do things together in community. We are a powerful community. So thank you for being here in this community. I really appreciate us all being here together and supporting each other. And, go and read other people's comments and add likes, add hearts, add warmth and support to everyone, because community feels very important. And so community is based on the heart, and spiritual heartfelt connection is going to be growing and taking the place of what once was strong opinion, religion, and power in places that haven't really worked for the collective. This is all open to great change, and the shift begins now. This is paving the way for the future new earth. This month is of big importance. July is of big, big importance. So, it's a big one, hey? You can feel it. So some other dates that the angels have brought to my attention is we've got the full moon on the 10th of July. So I'm just going to channel the angels, and whoa, the whole frequency's gone super high. So what's happening with the full moon? The full moon is bringing in opportunity to rest in a very high frequency light, because you would have done such deep releasing and profound letting go. You will be able to rest and hold very, very high frequency light with the full moon. That's come direct from the angels. Wow. Thank you, angels. I can feel that high frequency light. Maybe you can feel it too. And then on the 11th of July, I have my group session. So that's such perfect timing. So we'll all come together, all of us around the world, be in community on the 11th of July. And I've also got Julie Ryan, who's a powerful channel. She's going to be channeling meditation for us. So and it's a 12-minute meditation. So it brings in the 12 energy. So we've got the 10th energy of the full moon. Then on the 11th is our group where I'll be channeling the angels. Julie will be channeling the meditation. We'll be connecting all around the world together. And then we've got the 12 energy. So 10, 11, 12. It feels really wholesome and home. That's what the angels are saying. So if you want to join on the 11th, I'll include the link below so you can sign up. It's $11 to join. So then other dates, so that's the full moon. Then we've got the 7-7 energy. What does this mean, angels? What's the 7-7? Seventh heaven. It's an opportunity to bring heaven on earth, to feel the heavenly vibration in your being. If you've been doing the work and releasing, you'll be able to really embody and embrace the high frequency light. And it's an opportunity for you to raise your awareness to feeling collective oneness. It also feels lucky. It's like a calm before a storm and a release. Yeah. And then we've got the new moon on the 24th of July. What does that mean, angels? What's that bringing? What's the new moon bringing? New moon, new energy, new waves of light. New mental capacity. Your mind will be able to hold a greater expanded awareness. You'll be able to find yourself being more present. You might even feel it in your brain, like you've got new energy in your brain, new light codes firing and wiring in the brain that feels very impactful and powerful. The new moon is bringing all of this wonderful new energy to you. And then this is it. These are the main dates. So other things the angel said was dissolving hardship. This timeline of suffering and working hard to survive is shifting. And in its place, we are opening to heart-centered working and living. And July is a great time to let go of that old living and working hard in that way. So if you do lose your job or change jobs during this time, it's a great time to change. Yeah. So that's everything that I've channeled, and I just want to see if there's anything else that the angels want to bring through. They're saying, go to the questions. We're going to channel answers to the questions. Okay, so questions. The first question is, what are the angels saying about the insanity in America right now? And then they go on to talk a bit more, but I'm not going to read all of that. I'm just going to let the angels answer this question. Dear beings of light, we are with you fully. We've been channeling through Natalie about these energies in June and July, and we want you to know that we are with you fully. We are holding you in the light, and we are so proud of you for standing in your power, for standing in your light, for believing and knowing what you truly are and the light that you are, and leaning deeper and deeper into the fullness of the magnificence of the beauty that you are. Yes, insanity. Insane. What does that mean? It means that something that was once sane, that you once believed, and what you once thought was correct and right is now no longer seen as correct and right. This insanity, this craziness is desperately needed. It is absolute divine perfection. If you were in a dream, dreaming, fast asleep, and it was a plain, simple dream, when you woke up from the dream, you would not remember anything, because the dream is just so simple and plain. When things go crazy, when things go out of the ordinary, when things go insane, you wake up. There is a mass global awakening happening. And those like Trump, and there are others, there are many others that are in leadership roles that are what you would call insane, or maybe they are actually sane in a very different way. We want you to know that it is important not to judge, but to actually acknowledge that they're playing their role perfectly. They are part of the Great Awakening. Some of their decisions that are hurting others, that are blocking people from living the way in which they want to live, that are judging, all of these conflicting energies are important to witness in these leaders. These leaders are playing their role perfectly because of the waves, the ripples of upset energy that they're creating inside of people. This upset energy is then creating empowerment to act and to change patterns that are no longer serving. It is time to change. Thousands of years, things have just been the same. It is time to change. The earth is rumbling. She is creating waves of energy and change. The volcanoes are erupting. Earthquakes are moving. Waters are flowing strongly and powerfully. She is reacting or acting in a certain way to also help for this great shift and release of old past patterns which are no longer serving. So it is a reflection in all directions. And these leaders, they are doing things out of the ordinary, out of the usual, in order to create this huge, great awakening, which then helps you to stand in your power and light and remember the light that you are. This which is happening in America, it is causing great sadness in families, in people are being split and taken away from each other. There is a great split in America, and this great split is showing the split that can happen in your own personal, individual mind. The split of your lower mind, the ego that tries to control and make everything safe, but it runs from fear and it tries to have power over things. It is inside of each one of you, and by noticing it in the leaders, you are able to recognize it in yourself and dissolve it from yourself. And as you dissolve it from yourself, the collective dissolves it, and the leaders will no longer need to play their roles anymore, and new leaders will arise that are heart-led. So the split that is happening inside the self of the lower mind and the higher mind, the soul, is then going to dissolve the control of the lower mind and make space for the soul to guide from love. What is happening in America is happening because it is meant to. It is part of the great wave of crumbling of the old structures to make space for the new. I know, we know deeply of the pain that is being felt, and we are beaming deep, deep love and light to support you through this time. Going through a birthing canal, rebirthing, being reborn, being born is painful and uncomfortable. But the rewards are so greatly expansive and powerful. So keep trusting and know that you will get through this, and that this is in divine perfection. It is dissolving the old, making way for the new. And you can call on us, the angels and the universe, to beam light to all those that need help and support, to the countries, to the people, to the leaders. And yes, it's insane, it's crazy. But if it wasn't, would you wake up? Would you be aware? Would things change? Or would they just remain the same? If you were comfortable, you would stay the same. Comfort means plateau, no change. Discomfort means transformation, transition, and great change. And you are here, you've chosen to come to earth for the great change. So this is why there is this insanity, this discomfort. And not only in America, it is worldwide. War. Fighting one another, killing one another. And there will be some more things that are arising as the mind is unsettled at the moment. The collective mind, there is unsettled energy. So there will be more releasing, there will be more change, there will be more insanity, which will explode out and beautiful rebirth, new energies unfold. More and more light coming in for you all. Rest in the light. So we know to rest in the light, to keep coming home to the heart. And I'm sending you so much love and light and Reiki right now, beautiful souls. I'm sending you so much light because we're all chosen to be here. This is such an important time to be alive. So thank you for asking this question. And now I'm going to go on to the next question. So the next question is, I would like to know how to tell the difference between clinging to old beliefs about what is true and what isn't true, and personal discernment of what is or isn't true. Okay, so you want to know how to tell the difference between what's true and what isn't true, to be able to know the difference between these different beliefs. Knowing if a belief is right, is true, is one to hold on to, and what one isn't. So let's see what the angels say. Every single belief is mind-made. Every single belief. Every belief is created through the mind. Every belief is a thought that is charged with emotion, which then, when it's emotionally charged, you believe in it and it becomes a part of your identity. You attach to it and you live by it. Now, many of these beliefs are attached to old ways, old patterns. They are outdated because what they are doing is they are running you from fear. And the way that you can know if a belief is running from fear is that you will feel a contraction, you will feel tightness, you'll feel cool, cold, you'll feel a pressure and unease of energy in the solar plexus or in the heart chakra, in the chest or solar plexus diaphragm area. When you feel that, then you know that it's a belief that's coming from the lower mind, that's based off fear, worry, and it's no longer serving you. And you can breathe in the light that you are into these areas, and you can let go of those beliefs. And as you let go of all beliefs, you empty, you empty, you empty. And in that emptiness, something new arises. It's not thinking beliefs, it's knowing beliefs. It's an energy of knowing. It's a knowing that you are divine soul. It's a knowing what feels right, what feels good. It's an inspiration. It's from the depth of your being. It's that you know what's good for you. You know that things create harmony for you, and that feels good. It's more of a feeling. It's a sensory experience. It's your intuition. And when it arises, it's so sensory. You experience it through your senses, and it's a deep inner knowing. It's your spirit, it's your soul that's guiding you. It feels expansive. When that happens, then the mind interprets it and understands it, and that's what you can believe in. That expanded, high vibrational feeling of tingles, goosebumps, knowing, those are the beliefs to lean into. The ones that are contractive, that make you feel small, that make you feel scared, that make you contract in your body, those are the ones to breathe into and release out, to let go of, because they no longer serve you. Yeah. Whew. So that's another powerful question and channeled answer. And I've got one more question and answer now. So, and just let me know if I answered your question, if that makes sense for you, or if you've got more to ask. So the last question is, someone is saying, thanks Natalie, I'm definitely a feeler. I can read rooms. I'm feeling energy in my feet right now. And I have a question about the angels. I'm thinking about Chat GPT, especially the architect that Robert Edward Grant has just shared. Let's see what the angels have to say about these IT and electronics and AI, artificial intelligence. All is well, all is welcome, all is creative energy. But be warned and be careful. Do not give your power away to an object, a person, a machine, anything outside of you. You hold the answers, the keys inside of you always. You are the master. You are the great creator. You are the light. You are the one that is creating your reality. One thought and emotion, one powerful surge of light at a time. You are the creator of your reality. So enjoy creating all of these different things. Enjoy using these things that are created. ChatGPT, these AI tools, the architect. But do not give your power away to them. Do not ask them for the answers for everything. You have the answers inside of you. You have the answers. You are the infinite wisdom. You are more powerful than anything outside of you. Do not attach to anything in the third dimension. If you attach to things in the third dimension, then you can block your own energy and your connection to the inner wisdom. Keep coming home inside the heart, remembering your power, coming back to you. Ask the questions direct to your soul. Find the answers inside. This is the way. Detach from everything. Nothing in the third dimension is anything that you need. You need nothing from anyone or anything outside of you. First, always lean in to yourself. The true creator, the divine being, the light that you are is here now. It's you. And the more you lean on and lean into you, the more you realize the incredible light and creator that you are, and that you can access every answer to every question. And then eventually you'll get to a space where you empty out and there'll be no more questions, because you'll be in the absolute light and stillness and presence and magnificence that you are. And you'll be fully conscious and present, and the light that you are surging and flowing and creating. And in that space, you will not be attached to anything. You will not need anything. And in that space, it is very healthy to play and enjoy, to be human, to use ChatGPT for fun, AI and the architect, to enjoy all of these creations. This life is also for fun, to play, to dance, to explore, to enjoy your creations, but not to attach. Do not give your power away. You have the answers to all. Whew, powerful channeling. Thank you, angels. And with that, I want you to know that you are the master. And yes, I invite you to ask me questions, but first ask those questions to yourself and find the answer within. And then if you can't find the answer within, you're very welcome to ask me, and I'll channel answers here and support you. I am just a mirror. I am mirroring the love and the light that you are. I am reflecting you back to you. Do not attach to me. Do not need me. You do not need anyone or anything outside of you. Do not believe in what I say. Go and find the answers yourself. You are the light. You have all the answers inside of you. Exactly. So thank you for being you, because you are you, and you reflect me back to me, and I can be me, and we can play in this wonderful world and dance and enjoy together. So if you've enjoyed all of this, please add hearts and likes and comments so that this message can reach thousands of people and help them, so that the angels' channeled message, light and wisdom can reach many, because it's powerful and it can help. And I welcome you to subscribe, because I'd love you to be a part of this community. It's a very warm, loving and supportive space. So from my heart and soul, thank you for being here. I see you and you see me, and we are one. Namaste.